Ladies and gentlemen, a co-main event of the evening will be for the Eternal Lightweight Championship, contested over five-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 70.1 kilos and trains out of integrated MMA and nitro boxing, holding an undefeated professional record of 4 victories for 0 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Dan Hill! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 70.1 kilos and trains out of Australian top team with a professional record of 9 victories for just 3 defeats. He is the reigning, defending, Eternal Lightweight Champion, Josh Guerrilla Warfare Togo!
Referee for this one, Phil Cassidy, as Togo puts his belt on the line against an undefeated Dan Hill.
Protect yourselves at all times, follow my direction.
The stakes are high, everything to fight for.
When the action begins, your referee is in charge,
MMA
Phil
58.
Cassidy.
Yeah, they don't want to wait. Phil Cassidy explaining his instructions. They walked off halfway through. These guys know what's at stake. And you can definitely see here, they're ready.
Well, Dan Hill not interested in touching hands there. Togo and Hill for the lightweight title.
Dan Hill, you'd have to think he's made some serious improvements in preparation for this fight in relation to his striking. See Dan going to use his boxing to set up for a takedown, possibly push Josh up against the cage, but the champ having none of it so far. And you can hear the instruction from Ashkan Montarian, just touch him, take the center of the cage, take control. Early on in this fight.
Yeah, Dan Hill very focused. He's got those hands perfectly positioned defensively for any striking of Togo, although Togo mixing it up.
Well, both these guys seeing everything that their opposite opponent is throwing. Everything being defended very well here.
Dan Hill moves in. Togo was ready for him.
He's a bit too far out there, Dan Hill. Josh Togo just too quick in the hips. Barely even touched the champ there. And that's that same right hand that did a lot of damage against Ben Wall in his first title defense back at Eternal 52 for Josh Togo. But Dan Hill pressing the action, looking good.
Yeah, he is. He's very focused, but Togo certainly in control. Oh, big swing that missed Hill, but ducked under it, slipped, and looking for the takedown here, Hill. Who will strike first here in this title fight?
Well, we'll find out. Josh has got some severely underrated takedown defense. And, you know, you fight guys like Dave Martinez and Ben Wall. If they can't take you down, pretty tough ask for anyone else to come in here and attempt the same. Can Dan Hill be the first to impose his will when it comes to the grappling against the champion tonight?
Togo still looking very settled. The champ. A lot on the line here tonight. Josh Togo's lightweight title belt. Both men know it.
Well, Brenton Mumford said Josh Togo's his friend. He's taken a leaf out of Brenton's book here, just staying active. That volume output is fantastic. He's just continuing to pepper Dan up with inside leg kicks, outside leg kicks. One thing I like, and it's one thing you'll see, especially from the boys from AT&T, is the feints that Togo throws, but Dan Hill landed some big shots on the inside there. Unsuccessful takedown, 0 from 2 for Dan here tonight.
Yeah, he's got Josh Togo just thinking twice, though. Moments here in this first round. Certainly Dan Hill not looking out of place here in this title fight, but Togo still very measured in his approach.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Wasn't it?
Drops the hands and then lands one flush on the chin.
Oh, Togo
of Dan Hill.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh Togo. He hasn't got the defence up like Hill. He knows exactly what he wants to do as Hill goes to the big right and misses.
Well, the longer that Dan Hill can invite Josh Togo to box dirty on the inside, the more success he's going to have. And even pressing the action there, landing shots of his own. But see, you can see Togo, he's starting to really put some power in these kicks to the body here.
Well, he doesn't want to walk into a flurry of punches from Dan Hill, that's for sure. Hill just catching Togo a couple of times in this first round. There's a left jab that misses. Leg kick from Togo.
That spinning wheel kick Dan Hill saw coming from a mile away. But the more you throw and the more versatility that Togo expresses in his striking, he's going to keep Dan Hill on his toes as both guys loving it inside the cage here tonight, Drew Forbes.
Well, we know how accomplished Togo's footwork is. So five-minute rounds. This is the second of 5. A long way to go here. Dan Hill with it all to do if he wants Togo's title belt. The lightweights. Togo, again, with that footwork that served him so well throughout his career thus far.
He's a smooth mover, Josh Togo. Not only does he look the part, as you can see here, his actions speak for himself, but Dan Hill, this is where he wants to be, in close, up against the cage, and they're having problems. Bit of grease on the ground here tonight.
And Dan Hill says, come over here, Josh, let's fight away from all that nonsense. Good sportsmanship shown from all fighters in that situation. Tonight as Togo almost caught the kick of Hill. Push kick from Togo.
Man, have we seen some beautiful striking tonight here or what?
Well, coming from a striking coach, T, I'm not going to disagree with you, mate.
Feel free to do so, Drew. Nonetheless, I think I speak for all of us when we say a technical masterclass we saw with Brenton Mumford versus Dim Skillies in this title fight. Brenton Mumford watching very closely. You have to think he'd be very interested in making a run of that title.
Again, good sportsmanship shown there from Hill.
And see, this is very, very courteous of both these guys. You know, neither one of them, when they slip on that that glaring patch of sweat there, neither of them going in for the kill. No one wants an unfair advantage. Both these guys looking for a clean, decisive victory, wherever it may come from.
Well, it's the same conditions for both fighters, however which way you want to slice it anyway, T. Oh, big left from Togo.
It's very professional, if you ask me, Drew Forbes, what they're doing here. Making sure they pick their shots, pick their moments. And if they find a fair opening, look for either guy to take it. And you can see Josh Togo, he's starting to find his rhythm here.
The watchful Dan Hill. He's got that guard up. Just looking for that counter-attacking opportunity, isn't he? As he goes in with combination there.
Yeah, right
working the left jab.
Right on cue, Jury. Counter-attack to his advantage, Dan Hill.
Time!
Yeah, no, they've got to do something about this. And it's no one's fault whatsoever.
Absolutely not. Phil Cassidy, the referee, as the toweling assistants are back out there, T, and should be back underway before too long.
Well, it's only fair. I mean, both guys, you know, they've been very, very respectful, very professional. You know, not taking any unfair advantage when a guy slips or loses his footing.
Little break in proceedings here, T. Does this advantage either fighter, given where we are in this fight, do you think?
I think both of them are quite happy to have a rest. I don't think it gives anyone an unfair advantage. Nonetheless, I think they're quite happy to, you know, kick things off as they were so keen to do so at the beginning of this fight.
Back at it now. Josh Togo and Dan Hill for the lightweight eternal MMA title. Togo showing his class thus far, but Dan Hill just won't go away.
No, not at all. He's fighting the champion, but he possesses his own heart of the champion. Heavy left hook there by Dan Hill. Togo responds with shots of his own. Wow, nice counter down the left, down the pipe rather, with that left hand from Josh. And you can see the champ just punishing that lead leg of Dan Hill. Especially at this stage of the fight, Jury. Very, very difficult for Dan to get in close and engage a clinch, especially when Josh is doing such a good job staying on the outside, picking him apart. Dan has had some great moments, though, here in the second. Nonetheless, you'd have to think the champ has the edge so far.
Right, got through the gates there from Togo. And the left from Josh Togo. As we approach 10 seconds left here in this second round.
That's a good
combo from Togo. And that is the end of the second round. And just doing such a great thing for fighting here in Australia at mixed martial arts level.
Oh, absolutely, and there's a reason they're the premier mixed martial arts organisation here in this country. You know, putting on shows like this for so long, and as you said earlier, UFC Fight Pass, what better place to be on a Saturday night?
You wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Title fight you're watching, the lightweight title, Josh Togo up against the challenger in Dan Hill.
See, Dan's a lot more aggressive early in this third round, Drew. I think this is where he needs to be. Staying in that range where even though Josh can touch him, he can still either defend with a parry and come over with a right hand or cover up and land big shots. But Josh Togo just relentless in this, this pressure, this volume, this output. It's absolutely amazing. The cardio and conditioning of the champ here. He is a champ for the reason. He is the champ for a reason, rather.
Just keeping his distance nicely. He's a real sniper, isn't he, Josh Togo? Picking apart his opponents.
Yeah, it's a sniper versus a shotgun. You know, he is. You know, Dan Hill, he'll throw.
Well, Dan Hill's ready to capitalise if Togo makes an error. There's no doubt about that. As we have mentioned time and time again, he just will not go away, Dan Hill. He's undefeated for a reason.
Well, both guys wearing the wearing this fight, showing visibly the damage on Josh Togo's face. And look at this. Look at this. Josh Togo engaging a grapple here, Drew.
Hill evades the pressure, back on his feet. Back to the stand-up duel. Togo's just got to be careful he doesn't duck into one of Hill's punches here.
Yeah, well, the champ's showing he can do a bit of dirty boxing in his own right. But this is good pressure from Dan Hill, and this is some high-level fight IQ. Josh Togo knows that Dan Hill has still got some power in those hands. He's going to take advantage of a takedown here. Great work by the champ.
There is the takedown from Togo. Great presence of mind and versatility to go low there.
And this is a great spot for him, right in front of his corner. You can hear everything that his coaches are telling him. Don't be surprised if you see a trip here. Pretty tough on that slippery ground though, but they're both back up.
A minute 3/4 remaining in the third round. Lightweight title fight. Togo v Hill. And who's looking more likely, T, in your eyes at this stage of the fight?
Well, look, I think Dan Hill's doing really, really well in this third round. I think he may have taken, you know, just a bit of the momentum away from Josh Togo. I still think Josh Togo may be ahead rounds 1 and 2 on the scorecards. But, you know, more of this from Dan Hill. And, you know, you can definitely, you know, see him start to pick up the pace here. Takedown in favour of Josh Togo here in round number 3. Nonetheless, very impressed with the heart shown by Dan Hill at this stage of the fight.
You just see the back of the left thigh, that left hamstring area on Dan Hill. You can just see the redness there, just starting to swell up.
And I think that might be a bit of a reason you haven't seen Dan Hill shoot in deep on the legs of Josh Togo. When you punish that lead leg, just takes a bit of sting.
Well, I'm just watching that left leg, and it could be because of the humidity as well. But it certainly doesn't look as stable as the right leg of Dan Hill at the moment. Hill with the uppercut that missed. Togo comes back his way.
The amount of volume that both of these guys are putting out is very, very impressive. In fact, it's absolutely outrageous that both guys have landed several significant shots, as we see Togo here looking to mix things up. And that's a good way to mix in your takedowns with your striking. Attack the legs, come back up the top. Great round.
Round 4. Tadera Nathan, striking coach out at Carlson Gracie MMA, undefeated amateur boxer in his own right. Togo and Hill, and here's Dan Hill winding up and unleashing.
And it's good to be with you, Jury Forbes. Don't sell yourself short.
As this fight goes to the ground and both men tangle up, Togo looking for that full guard position.
Yeah, and this is where the fight will be won in these championship rounds, in my opinion. You can see that Josh Togo really finding his rhythm, and just as I say that, he gets swept. Wow, we could be looking at a rear naked choke here. That is deep, and that is it! And new Dan Hill is the new eternal lightweight champion, just like that. My goodness.
Oh my Lord! Dan Hill with the rear naked choke to finish off the champ. And you, wowee, crowd on their feet here at Eternal 58.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stop to this contest at 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, and new Eternal Lightweight Champion, Dan Hill. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with our new lightweight champion, Dan Hill. A fantastic battle with Josh Togo, back and forth over the 3 rounds. And then in the 4th round, of course, the submission victory came. A beautiful hip bump sweep from you into mount, led to the back take and the eventual submission. Just give me your overall thoughts on the 3 and a bit rounds we just saw.
Oh, yeah, it was a real good scrap. You know, the mats were a bit slippery, but I made do, and I looked a bit sloppy, some of the exchanges, because I was slipping. But, you know, I had my timing, and I know he was slowing down, and I just got that, you know, nice hip bump, Kimura. Went Kimura, hip bump, choke, nice sequence, easy work. Another day in the office.
Well, it was a pretty fantastic day in the office, if I may say so myself. And look, one thing that just blows me away when I watch you compete, it's your pace. You weaponize pace like very few men in this sport can do. Talk to me a little bit about your training and how you could just push so hard for so long.
Well, we get in the jungle a lot of training at Nitro and integrated. So I've always got boys, you know, pushing me. So it's just, I'm so used to just being on the back foot in the gym that when I get in here, you know, it's easy work to go against these guys. They're not as intimidating or anything. So it's just business.
And before I let you go, it'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, we had a #1 contender fight in the fight prior. We saw Brenton Mumford take the victory. His prediction was essentially that Josh Togo would get the victory. Do you have any message to potentially your next opponent in Brenton Mumford?
Yeah, I say fuck all the doubters. I knew I was way better than him and I was going to win. But, you know, me and Mumford are going to do it. And he's a pretty slick operator on the feet. So I'm looking forward to testing myself against another southpaw. So let's go, Mumford.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I just want to thank so many people. My team at Nitro, Integrated, Adrian, Blair, Isaac, my sponsors, Nate, Scott, Sandkelp, Jake Noble, he's out here somewhere, he sponsored me as well. So all the boys back home in Tassie, I know you're watching. You know, this is for you guys, eh?
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, 5-0 now, and the new lightweight champion, Dan Hill.